Hi, this is me again, Maria. I had to freshen up, and I was so to make the long story short. Um, I don't even know where to begin with. From just looking at my notes and everything, because I write everything down. Was the only thing I was so young, I didn't even know. Okay, I was only 19, and I remember we had Windows 95, and then stuff, fingerprints, blah 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 blah. Like I didn't even really. I did. I was going through my head, going through other things because I was really young. I was, and the only thing I remember is telling the doctor. I remember, something about the EULA, and it was '84. They would change the laws, and I said, I went in, and I felt bad because I didn't know you. I don't know what the hell you were not supposed to do, but that I did, and but it's almost like I don't know if he told me to do it or not. I can't say that because I can't remember. He's a doctor, or I can't say because I really don't. But I'm pretty sure that I know how I was. I was a most important person over here. So, and I remember I think it was AOL. So, or was it Hotmail? But I'm pretty sure it was AOL. That's where I did it. But they for some reason they said it was Hotmail. But it wasn't no such thing as Hotmail then. It was AOL, American Online, because it was kind of weird because it was Radio Shack. It wasn't even American Online. They had to go to Radio Shack. That's all I remember. And the doctors were in pagers. So guess what? I even got the first. In fact, I even have it right here. The first telephone for your information. The German one, just like the Panorex that goes around. Yeah, AT&T. I've got it right over there. I got two of them, and I qualified for that. And then that's when they didn't. 2 months later, they bought over again. This Verizon Wireless, and I've always been having issues. Always, 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 always. You know, and it's very hard with the computer to try to do write-offs or try to do something, and so I made such a big to-do that's where the oath comes in. Not that I don't follow the rules, I do. But then, I just don't appreciate that other people come in there and they don't understand that I'm a union baby. I'm covered until I'm 26. Well, that insurance is very good now that I know about it. I didn't know then, thank God. Of course, they're going to keep me covered till it's 26. Doctors say, yeah, come on in. Let's do this and that. I don't know. But anyway, it's just a long story short. So, and I was reading my notes, and it's what it said about the Facebook. I have it documented and recorded. I even have it written down somewhere. I mean, these notes are so old, though, but here it is. This is the way it said web credentials, and that's what they want. They're not going to get it. How can you get this? Web credentials, web password. Well, George, did a lot of this stuff. Web credentials was three something, curielmg at AOL. Then he gives you that number. And it was like sign of devil 1666. I don't know where he came up with it. Then it says web address and the URL is the same number, right? Username he put down, or they call it nickname or whatever. He put down the curielmg at AOL. He didn't want to use the Facebook, and I think that's what he kept. That's because I had an issue with the. Well, that's what I'm saying. They took it to just like when I was fighting with Fernando. Did that same thing, George. And this time I was glad because I was a little older when I got here, and I just had it, and I did. Would you just tell me what to do, and I'll do it. He said, well, you need to get the fat out. I said, I will. And then he goes, what'd you do? I said, I took the fat out just like you said. Well, it wasn't that difficult. I had Stephen helping me or Robert helping me with the telephone stuck in the hui. It's like, but then I didn't know it was going to bust it up. And he goes, oh my God, I was all upset. But then I really busted up because we still had the NTSF. And what he did is he said, well, let me do this and that and this and that. And he came up with the new line. And then that's what I guess he used this, as part of all that. And that's it's called not the messenger, it's called the, you see me talking, it's kind of like old, so that's where I was. And I like it's secure right there. I mean, it's probably 6 feet under, you're all alone. That's where George was at the whole time. But I think it's very peaceful. You don't get, they can't bother you. And then I read the whole book, number 7, he said, we need to get the book. And I got the book. And it's true, chapter 5. I did exactly what chapter 5 did. I said, and you know what? They couldn't get me. They couldn't get me. And at the end, I remember it was 2 years ago, I think it was, that all of a sudden we were getting in trouble. Oh, no, something happened. And I said, what happened? I know. And I was sitting in my room, and I know I'm not dreaming because I had to, you kind of just know, it's just like, the things going on. And I don't know if it's my imagination. I don't know if, somebody's, but it's just like that kind of happened. And so then that's when I had that little tape and I stuck it in there, and it saved with my Windows 8.1 because, and think it was Mark, I'm not sure, and it was between him and Fernando. I mean, I almost know it, or the boys, because I know how he is, and I know how he is. He's just very sourpuss. I mean, I thought Mark was bad. I mean, Mark's not bad at all. Mark's a little sweetheart. I wouldn't mess with him if I were you. I mean, even the judge would tell you that. Anybody would tell you that. I don't know what it is about me that, but still. And but I have not done anything since then. I got elected my Social Security. Aunt Helen went and got that all taken care of for me. That's what I was collecting, my Social Security. Not my Social Security, my unemployment. Because she said, hey, this was going on. And then try explaining that to the and if we're gonna get busted, well, I'm not gonna go down and you can imagine. So I said, bury the cat, do whatever you want, push me over, give me a kiss. I was telling that to that. I don't know. He was from New York, so it was kind of fun, kind of in a sense. In a sense, I said. So excuse my room is a mess, but look at the wall. Anyway, so and that's when it says right here. You can see this is my big long number right here. And then this is his big long number. And I kind of like write my notes like, like this, kind of behind whatever. And I just save them all. So I just, have to go. And that's when I saw that in one of these things that said credentials. And I took it out. I said, that was prior when, George, we were still around. I said, I might as well take that out, And yeah, it's not a bad idea. You better just remove that because that's gonna, don't let whatever. And that's the only thing I did, is I left. They've never had those, and they could do. He could do whatever he wants to do, and but he never had that. And it's not back in there, and I'm not about to go put it back in there. Instead of now, the credentials you're going to get is you're going to get all my programs that I've been watching, my reality shows, but you're not going to get this, because like I said, I don't know, and I could tell you that they were breaking into the car. And let me tell you something. I put that thing in, that I'm not supposed to delay. That car came down. Did you see that? So thought it was going to be an accident or something. And the guy was trying to take the other tire out, and boom! Did you see the one side? Please, I was telling my brother, goes, that's low, Jack. I said, yeah, tell me about it. I know. They haven't come back. And that's what I was, the guy likes really sad. And you can see the Georgia spirit was there because I saw a little butterfly. And so anyway, I gotta clean my room. I just did laundry and it's getting hot and I just threw everything everywhere. Plus this ain't my room anyway. But if George was here, it wouldn't be like this. It'd be nicely done. But this is what happened when they put me for 90 days. They dragged me out of here, left the windows open, left my mom alone. She's a little, and I smoked cigarettes. And it got so hot that there's no air conditioning, that the stuff just ran down, And then I don't know if that affected the wall, or if it was the sound waves that affected the wall, or if they bounced off of me because I'd taken X-rays for 30 years. I don't know, but I do want to say that I don't know. I do have a little shield. Doesn't seem to affect me. Maybe it does, but so then that's all it says here, and it just says that the second one says that Facebook was a secret, but I think it got twisted, and it just says Facebook secret, and it says saved by, because it was Roman. It even says it right there, Roman, yes, saved by, and there's just right down, and then it said password was that very similar to mine, but they're different, and those are where did we get that from? We got it from one of those things that the global keys, you stick it in there, and if you got it, I did it on that one, and that's where I got it. I brought it brand new on that one, and so I said, George, I got all that, and then they wrote down Facebook name was Facebook, and said password was lupec Curiel. That's what at the bottom, but that's not. There's two of them. That's why I said. And so, and then, I kept looking at this and I just didn't like it the way, you know, uh, I just didn't trust the way they had it. And then I had it really good, and then I took it off. I same with George. He did, but then now we just trying to just go basically, but not. We tested just enough just to get in, like AOL, or just get in, log in, not giving anybody anything, or anything, not doing anything, any harm or anything. It's just things that belong to me. And as you can see, and you go and I pulled. That's what I did. I just wanted to show everybody when I got to finally, I got to my emails. Finally, that's you can see Bank of America was just a bunch of bullshit over here that they're saying all this stuff. Because I knew like, where are those accounts coming? They're not from there. They belong over here. So anyway, that's all I gotta say. So and that's all. I mean, not that I'm the owner. I mean, I got my own stamp collection, my own coins. I got things that I got to do myself, But I'm from the United States of America, born and raised. I'm here 40 miles in, but not for these people to do these things, to think that just, excuse me? If anybody, I've worked 28 years. I've been sitting here chasing this man for 18 years. You better believe him, especially when they lock you in a room. You're going to think twice. And I realize when you go to jail, you don't come back really angry or anything. You come back thinking, okay, I'm not going to do something stupid like that ever again. Get myself in a situation where I didn't think that would happen. It happened. Luckily, and they just didn't think it was me. Some other girl said it was her. I don't know what was going on. She see the story. She says, "Man, I thought mine were bad." Her stories were really horrible. Oh, she said, "I don't even want to discuss it." These people just. I didn't grow up like that. I didn't grow up with that kind of issues. I grew up with the computer, learning because I'm bilingual, so español, so para hablar, pero no para qué, por favor. So, todo lo que quiero decir. Que si quieren esas cantidades, nobody's going to get them. I'll do them live. I just got my numbers and they got his numbers. That's all. And of course, that's why I want to come in right now with George. That's why I'm coming in this one. Matter of fact, because as you can see, I now just go and check them in. That's all I do. I go to ask. Because they're from Oakland. Well, come on, give me a break. I go in there and and that's a learning experience for me. I mean, I know my field, I know it inside and out, but this is a whole different ballgame, for me. And I am taking it as a learning experience, and it was kind of nice that they said, "Well, we're going to let you just try to take a little developer test to see because you have the experience to see how you can answer these questions." And I passed it because that's right. The situation that I've got myself into that answers those kind of questions. They're kind of important. Not that I want to be, so that's why I went to the guy and I said, "Listen, honey, don't feel bad. It's not your fault. Because I'm far from ever wanting to be, no. I'm going to be 62. I want to get my paperwork on December 1st. And that's it. I paid enough money in 2 names. And I'm not going to pay no tax. I ain't got no money. I saw the stimulus stuff. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and fill it out. There was a lot of stuff I saw. But, I've always been around that stuff too. So I don't know if it's because I've always been around it. You know what I'm saying? Or if I'm back in there again. I mean, you just don't know. I don't go looking for it, but every time I typed in it, I was trying to say that, hey, if, so, I take it serious, that it would come out like that. I thought that was kind of weird. So, that's all. So other than that, I came back here, and I want to picture his name because he's, I don't want to go through that 4-2, whatever. I don't want to go there. I want to come in this one. because this is the one they were setting us up with when I left. And this is the one that they had. You know what I'm saying? That's the last thing I remember. And what computer did I have? This one, right here. Matter of fact, this one. Was it this one? I'm pretty sure it was this one. When I came back. Mm-hmm. Yeah. George was still alive. That's right. Yeah. Because I had actually called in on this one. And I got all the boxes. I got all the paperwork. I got, you could look at, my pictures. I mean, I got tons and tons. I got to roll over 1,000 camera roll. I'm sorry, camera roll is a camera roll. And I still got to get George's. Look at mine. They left it brand new. I still have it covered. And I was thinking of taking. I just want to know what an HDMI cord is. And my brother said he got one, and no, he doesn't. I had to pull all these cords out, and they don't fit. And it's not an HDMI. And one says it's a transfer, but it's not HDMI. So and either I'm going to put it on the little TV that we have. It's a little Panasonic that had a computer that comes from the Raiders or whatever. That we got, it's real cute. I had a computer in there, and it's okay. Sometimes you need money or whatever. So my brother said, hey, so he gave it to me, and I like Panasonic. So it's just a little one, because Mike Vian had a big one, but I got a little. I was thinking of doing that, and then plus he went and bought me a big one. But that's when I got broken into my room. And they took the tablet. It's not even a week, but just it was okay. That's fine. But I just did my laptop. I opened it up and did it in there, my new one, and that's where I did it all in March. That day's coming up, but I didn't like it because I see it's like a network, just like this one, except this one's all messed up. They messed up because they're so stupid that they didn't realize that there's no fat. That's why it's stuck like that. I don't know if they did it on purpose or stuck like that or what. Why? Because there's no fat. So that's why. But it wasn't like that. We had it because he put in the 98, fat of the 98 in there and did that, whatchamacallit, which pulls out the, zippity zoops. I think they call it the goo driver. You want to drive it around. I don't know. It's kind of like, we've been in insurance and stuff, us girls. We're used to them coming in and looking, to see what you're doing, and you have to be precise in your numbers, precise on this and that, because you know what I'm saying? And like when I sold HMO, yeah, precisely, exactly to the T, to where I was so good. I said, just come in my office. Don't worry about if you're HMO, whatever. I'll take UCR fee at so, but I also am, I'm registered, certified, blah, 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 extra, 28 years. I mean, so it was my experience actually that I was doing from bottom to the top. And that's what showed the last month I did it, PMI. It's just pure experience. You didn't have to, just like I helped them do, yeah, nice work. Mm-hmm. Except I can't wear the bottom of this because I gagged, but it's because as a little girl, and my brother will tell you, when I had my tonsils out, I shouldn't have moved or whatever, and oh my God. And I can't hold nothing back there. I want him to put some really nice ones too, but I want him to put some I mean, I'll wear them if I have to, but I don't like to. I mean, I just can't. I can't even take an X-ray. But real porcelain, real nice, real flexible. I didn't see some implants in there. I mean, titanium, Trust me, I got the money with my coins and stuff. So I don't need, I'm not asking for anything or nothing. We donated. What we did was we didn't charge rent to none of our. My mom, everything that she has around here, the businesses she rents out, we didn't charge rent or anything like that. We told them to stay home. Blah 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 blah. So luckily, it all worked out pretty good. That luckily, we did pretty good by. I mean, that was pretty scary there for a while. But of course, here in Mexico, we don't got anything right here. We're out. It was real nice, fresh air. I mean, I was very lucky, and I felt very blessed that I was stuck here in the middle of Apache land, and there's we're gonna get the heat here any minute. Well, it's starting to come in, so you know that nobody's got it. Or they said that they did all the Homeland Security in Nogales, which were only 40 miles. So I was very happy to hear that they didn't. Nobody had it, so that's good. But still, we just got to be. We really stuck, me and my mom, we really, man, we really. I think we made the whole town, really, you know, go to. But to wear gloves or to wear stuff like that, to me, that's yeah. I can see wearing a little mask, but I put on George's mask, the kind that you put on if you're gonna go outside, the kind for ventilation, not like surgery mask. I don't think it's the same thing. I use the ventilation uh, to me, if it's coming in there and stuff like that. Don't you think it'd be better to be wearing something like that? That's the kind of mask I had on to wear. For like if you're doing painting or something like that. So, but luckily we're okay. So, but I just wanted to explain that um, that's why I wanted to come back in here because I didn't. There's two accounts in there, and the loopy I can understand. That's one that when I got here I taped. Yes, I did on Jalupy where I was dancing. It was New Year's Eve or I don't know what. That one, yes, that I totally get. That's the one I've always been looking for, and that's why I said, what happened to that one? And that's what happened was that they used that name. I don't know. When I came back, I just, it's just weird. It's just like too. It's just too. That's all I know. And it was never like that. I've never seen something like that in all of my life, and I've been around the computer a lot. But I don't care what you say. It's hard to believe. It's really hard to believe that something like that can occur, and nothing's stopping you from, the borders or the passport. But still, that was my passport that I used. That's what they had. They gave us, and I qualified for the pass, but not for him to come and take it. He had a black horse, white horse. Yeah, that's right. How they come and check, to make sure you're doing things okay, like if you're doing pre-auth or stuff like that. They have to, with credit card and stuff, or with doctor's office, they have to because malpractice. But that's what he was doing with. I think that's what he does. In fact, I know for a fact that's what he does, and that's what I was telling Mark. Well, I was trying to, but I mean, I knew it myself. I said, I don't care. I'll scream and yell. Battle on, boo. And that kind of stuff, you know? That he scribbled all over everything. My nails fell off. The three of them just tried to do this whole computer. That, I just like, man, that's, what does he do? I mean, is he, and then I remember my dad telling me that they were disciplining me when I was, I started at 18, 19, 7 years of discipline, yelling at you. So, your mind. So, they discipline you at that age is very important. So my dad, I don't know what kind of discipline he was doing, but I could just imagine. That's all I say. Because his brother, I don't know. So, but still. But I think it's just kind of weird. The man. I've never met him or anything. He doesn't even. He comes down here with the president of Mexico, and he has no balls in him coming to introduce himself. Jeez, Louise. Even the president. He wasn't president yet, but he came and introduced himself. That's too much. He said, but he did. When it got out, he sure came out. He's just a sourpuss, like Put a smile on your face, man. Life's too short, you know. So, other than that, that's all I have to say. And I can just see that a lot of the stuff that happens, whose fault? It ain't Facebook's fault. It was before Facebook, and that's what kind of like what George was trying to. I mean, how are we gonna, and he's getting, that's all. But it takes somebody like that over here to just. I know we got to deal with it with the Japanese and the Chinese and this and that, and I love Chinese food. And I back, Chinese food. I've been around them. I was the first one that was the first, well, I'm a white girl, but they say Mexican, so I did, and I passed my test. I was only in the 4th grade. I learned on a computer, uh, 3rd and 4th. I didn't, because we went to Salinas, and they wanted to test me, and I was bilingual, and I'd come from San Lorenzo. So yeah, I learned on a computer. It was the funnest thing. And I think that's why I can just like that, because I learned on a computer. And plus my neck too, but I think that has a lot to do with it. Um, your eyes just, uh, I don't know, it's just hard to, but yet it does bring you alertness to where, I know I'm radical and stuff, but let me tell you something. When it comes down to it, I'm very cautious, you know, when a situation like this, I'm very, hey, think twice, 50,000 times. But this thing makes me, look like, well, they catch you when you're blowing up. Or it doesn't want to type right, or comes up with its own sayings. It's like, who's talking to it? Obviously, I'm at it. It doesn't even work. You say, hey, Google, where you at? It doesn't come up. It doesn't. I have it. Oh, here it is. Google. Let's see if you can hear me. Let's see. Give me that. A ver, maybe en español. ¿Me puedes oír, Google? A ver, I see. Wait, let me see. Hey, Google, can you hear me? Google, can you hear me? There's no voice? There's no sound? I didn't even know. I we were talking my butt off. Hold on. There's no sound? There should be sound. There should be sound. There should be sound. I'm going to tell you that there's sound. I'm just going to real quick get over here, open up another window, and just put some music on just to show you that there is sound. Hold on. I'm still here. I just opened up another window. Oh my God, that's me talking right there. Oh, it stopped? Okay. Okay, thank you. I just want to know if there was sound or not. Thank you. Okay. I didn't know I was live. I better get off of here. I thought I had to go edit it and all this. I'm just trying to explain myself. Oh boy. The things, yeah, it said you have to go to the edit department, this and that. What's wrong with it? And then just now I said there's no sound or something. I get a little something that tells me, what? Oh my God. Who did put that up there? Okay, I'm back. Am I still live? There is sound. That's it. Rest my case. No, that's what I'm talking about. I didn't even know I was live. You're supposed to go edit it and all this stuff. They don't even give me a chance. Jeez, I better go talk to one of the boys. Tell them better help me come and edit. That's all I want to say. Okay, thank you. Peace out. Have a beautiful evening. Good night. Oh my God. I'm gonna figure this out. Normally, I would delete it, but I guess not, huh? Are you sure you want to end this stream? Yes. End it. Not yet. No, end it.